Good morning. Do you know what day it is today? It is Earth Day. Earth Day was first celebrated on April 22nd, 1970. On Earth Day, events around the world are used to teach people how they can help our planet. It has been reported that over 1 billion people do something on or around Earth Day each year in an effort to help the environment. We must all do our part, not only today, but every day to take care of God's creation. One thing I do every year in my classroom with my third graders is we make terrariums. Today, I will demonstrate how to do this. Whenever we get back to school, my third graders will get the chance to make one. Until then, maybe you can create one of your own. A terrarium is a small, closed or open glass container in which living plants and animals are kept. Terrariums combine art with nature and are miniature self-sufficient ecosystems. Today we will make an open terrarium using an empty pickle jar, rocks, dirt, moss, plants, and some pretend animals. Let's begin. So first of all, you're going to put a layer of rocks that you can find outside in the bottom of your reused jar. Then after that, you are going to find some moss. Now I have fake moss that I bought at the store, but you could go out in the woods and get some real moss, and you put it down just like that. It helps so the soil does not get into the rocks. Then, the fun part, playing with dirt, you're going to put some soil, again you could find dirt outside, in your terrarium. So I have some here and I'm going to get some more out of here. And when I do mine, I'm going to leave it down a little bit so my plants will be partially below the rim, and so you'll be able to see them a little bit sticking out. Then what you do is you take some plants, and it can be little house plants or whatever you would find. I like succulents, and so I'm going to plant some succulents. So you do a little bit of a hole to get the roots down and cover them up so they're anchored in the ground. A couple different succulent plants here. And with succulents, you don't need a lot of water. Another little one here. And so we are making our mini ecosystem. And I think that's all I'm doing. Well, maybe I can put one more in there. Again, digging a little hole so they can be down there. And then you can be creative. So I have these little stones that I'm going to put in here. That's where the artistic part comes. Some people put lots of different arty things in their terrarium. Think about a terrarium like if you had a lizard, if you would put it in and you might have some cool things in there. Terrarium different than an aquarium. Terra means earth, so we have to have the earth. And then aquarium, if you were doing one, it would be aqua, which would mean water. So we're doing our terrarium. And then we're not going to put live animals in here. So I have a little pretend turtle that will go in and a little pretend butterfly that will go in our habitat that we just made. And so now you can see the terrarium and the plants and the pretend animals, and then we will water it. And when you water it, using a spray bottle is nice so you don't damage the little plants. And you want to keep it watered. You can tell when it needs it. And so there we have it. So I hope you had fun learning about how to make a terrarium, and remember to celebrate Earth Day every day.